Hello, my lovies! Thanks for coming back for episode 3 of Liz's Lovies, where we just talk about crochet and crafting and yarn and just enjoy creativity. I want to thank everybody who's watched my previous videos and subscribed. Very much appreciated. Thank you. And hello to anybody new out there. Thanks for finding me and giving me a shot, and I hope you enjoy. I have my list over here, so if you see me looking off a little, I'm just making sure that I've got all my I's dotted and T's crossed, or I's crossed and T's dotted, however you like it. So I know in my first video, one of the things I said that I was really excited to get to was a giveaway. And I'm so excited to get there. So what I would like to do is, when I get to 50 subscribers, I will have a giveaway. So I'm really looking forward to that. So if you want a chance to win something, send some of your friends over here, tell them to subscribe, thumbs up, and when we get to 50, we'll do a giveaway, and it'll be fun. Now again, I'm not Crystal from Bag O' Day. I don't have a wall of yarn yet. Yes, I'm sad. Sad panda. Maybe someday. But, and I know, she doesn't have just a wall. She has a room. If you've watched Crystal on Bag O' Day, she has this beautiful room full of yarn. But it'll be something nice, and when we get close to that point, I will put something together and show it on a video and send it off to a winner. And I'm really excited for that. I do have some yarn acquisitions from the last time I recorded. My husband and I were at Walmart, and I conned him into going into the yarn section with me. So the first thing I saw was this purple Super Saver ombre. It's named Violet. It is 100% acrylic. It's a 4-weight. Wants a 5.5 or I9 crochet hook or 5mm crocheting needles. And if you can see the gradient in there. This is something I'm sure Rose from Rose Likes Crochet would love. But I saw this and I thought, I wonder if it would go nice with this, which is my daughter's yarn for her hat. The puzzle yarn that I showed you last episode, or the episode before? First episode. Unfortunately, the hat is still in my Hooker Plans bin, but I have plans. I'll get to that in a minute. But this was my first yarn acquisition this weekend. Put that over there. And then, not too far away from that, was some puzzle yarn, some more puzzle yarn. They had a color in that I really like. It's this pretty aqua teal gray silver color. I really like it. It's called Riddle. And this puzzle yarn, it's Premier Puzzle Yarn, and it's really soft for being a acrylic yarn. It's really soft. They do class it as a bulky 5. They suggest a 6mm or J10 hook or 6mm knitting needles. But you get over 300 yards in here, and it's really nice, real nice yarn. I like it. So I'm excited to do something fun with this. Right next to that little guy was this little buddy right here. Sad panda. This one was crying, wanting to go home because it had been really put through it. And so I brought it home. I said, I'll make you into something pretty. You don't need to be a strewn out ball. You can come home and I love you. So, and this is a really pretty color combination too. I really like this colorway. It's a cat's cradle, and it's, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a real light pink. There's a peach color in there and white. Like not an off-white, but a very stark white. There might be, yeah, I think there's a little touch of gray in there too. It's a real soft gray. So, not a perfect skein, but it needed a home, so I had to bring it home. You know how this goes. And last but definitely not least, my comfy cotton was in. I love comfy cotton. It's called Silver Lining, and it's just this really pretty gray gray tone cotton blend yarn. It's classed as a lightweight 3, suggesting a 6mm or J10 hook or 4.5mm knitting needles. And I really like it. And I know my lighting isn't great. I'm working on that. Got a few things in progress here, but for right now I don't have any living room furniture. Sorry, my husband's over there being goofball. You remember my husband, the one that modeled that Koko Cap? Yeah, he's over here being silly. So those were my acquisitions. Oh wait, there was a few more. These are from a couple weeks ago, but I could not resist going to Michael's and picking up these faux fur pom-poms for hats. I really like this one. It's the dark gray with the silver on the tips. And my daughter, who you also saw last episode, has claimed this one right here. The white one with the gray on it, Mama. That's what she told me. So that's the one that she wants on her hat. So, I have pom-poms. Who cannot smile when you see faux fur pom-poms? Yay! This made me happy. It still makes me happy. I need to find some else. Go back over here. Oh. Finish objects. You saw the Koko Cap that Randy modeled last week. I have 2 left to make. I have not made them yet. My goal is to have them done this weekend. And, oh, give me 1 second. This bad mamma jamma is why I have not gotten my caps done yet. I don't know if you remember me mentioning the blanket I'm making for charity, but this is it. And I'm almost done with it. It's got some nice texture in there. I'm doing some 3rd loop half double crochets in there. I'm using a Hobby Lobby hook, loops and threads hook. Nope, not loops and threads. Sorry. I believe this is the 9mm, if I remember correctly. And I am on skein number 4 of Burnett Baby blanket. Here we go. In the colorway Little Sandcastles. 100% polyester. Classed as a super bulky 6. They recommend an 8mm hook. One upped ya. And 8mm knitting needles. So this has been taking up a lot of my time. Not that it's hard. I mean, not a lot of my time. It's just a lot of my free time. But all I'm doing is I started off with a row of half double crochet, did another row of half double crochet in the third loop, did a row of double crochet, a row of half double crochet again, and then I started over with half double crochet the third loop, double crochet, half double crochet, and I've just kept going like that, and it's turned out with this really nice lined rib texture. I think it works really well with the pattern on the yarn too. I was kind of tied up there, sorry. So that is that's my current WIP that I'm whipping through. I gotta get that thing done. It's technically due tomorrow. I think she probably wants it today, so I gotta hurry up. Well, I mentioned Ava's hat earlier that she wants me to make for her that I found the purple ombre for, and I want to put it with the puzzle yarn, and I think that'll look nice together. And I'm going to hold those together. I found a pattern I think that will work real nice with it. It is from Blossom Crochet. She's in the UK, so she does a real good job translating the terminology. Just make sure to listen close, that you're, if she's saying the UK terms, that you're flipping them in your head to US terms. It's her very easy Bobble pom-pom winter hat, and I have it saved in my lists below, or up there. I'm not sure where they are, but I will link it. I'll link it down there for you if you want to go take a look at what I'm talking about. It looks super cute and very easy to adjust to her head so that it fits. So I'm looking forward to getting on that, and she wants the white pom-pom, of course, and let's not forget the fur trim that she wants around the brim. Oh, this girl has got her own sense of style, but it's cute, and I'm looking forward to it. She also, last year, had me make this fun little unicorn hat for her. Looks better on. There's the hat, there's the horn, the hair. And this pattern I got off of All Crafts channel, and it's the Fun and Easy unicorn hat. The reason I show you that is because she was wearing it the other day, and one of her little friends saw it, and her mom got a hold of me and said, "Could you make one of those for her?" And I said, "Of course I can." So that made it onto my hooker list. So that'll be getting done here pretty quick. Very easy, very fun project to do, and I will link that down there too. My kids, my two older sons especially, bring their friends over, and they know I do crafty things and stuff. One of their friends saw this yarn. It's a Big Twist Rainbow Classic. There you go, 100% acrylic, 8 ounces, 447 yards, 409 meters. It is classed as a 5 bulky, and I think that's just because of the halo on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty fuzzy. The yarn itself doesn't feel real thick. It's definitely not like Woolies Thick and Quick or anything like that. They ask for a J10 hook, 6mm hook, or a 5.5mm knitting needle. And the colorway is Ocean Abyss. It's real pretty with the teals and grays and silvers and whites. So she saw that, fell in love with it, needed a blanket out of it. So I'm planning a blanket out of that for her. And hopefully I'll have that done by Christmas. I'd like to have that done by Christmas. And now that he's here, my little grandson has proven to really like super soft and fuzzy yarns. So Grandma found Burnett Pipsqueak Stripes. And this really pretty mint and aqua and purple colorway. And you probably are going, Liz, it's a boy. You don't put purple in boys' things. Well, his daddy's favorite color is purple. So sometimes I put purple in boys' things. So I am going to make a blanket out of this. And I'm going to give it to him. And I hope he snuggies right up to it and loves it. But we'll see. I'm not holding my breath because we all know how babies can be. They're a little picky sometimes. I thought with it being Halloween and my also having a few things sitting around that need to get finished, I would do a fun little section called WIP Resurrection. Just these ancient WIPs I have sitting around that I haven't touched and need to get done for whatever reason. But I had to pick out something that needed to get done. So, sorry about the noise. This is my Cocoon Cardigan that I started a long time ago. It's just your simple granny stitch. This is a pattern off of YARNutopia with Nadia. I'm using Vanna's Choice, Lion's brand Vanna's Choice. Oh, she's on her head. It's a 4-weight. 5.5 knitting needles, J10 or 6mm crochet hook, 92% acrylic, 8% rayon. So it is a little softer than just your basic acrylic, and that's kind of nice. 3 ounces, 85 grams, 145 yards, 133 meters. It's a very nice yarn to work with. It doesn't split real easy. It's nice. I like it. The colorway that I'm using for the body of the cardigan is this oatmeal. That's the name of it, oatmeal. And around the outsides, I'm using the same yarn, Vanna's Choice, in dark gray heather. It looks almost black, but it is more of a charcoal color. And I just really thought that the two of these together looked nice. So that is one of my resurrected WIPs that I need to get done and I need to work on. It's fall here, so hopefully I will be using it very soon. And that's pretty much it for the yarny stuff. If you want to click off now, thank you for joining. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful weekend. Otherwise, if you're sticking around, I've got a real quick life update. I applied for and interviewed for a different position, a different job. I'm really excited about it. I would really, really like this position. It reminds me a lot of a position I held a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, but a while ago, that I really enjoyed and isn't available anymore, which is sad. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully a job offer soon. They said early next week. So if you're the praying type or whatever type of good juju you could send my way, I would really appreciate it for that. Thank you. I would really, really appreciate it. But otherwise, that's really pretty much it. I got to spend a little time with my oldest son, and My grandson and his mama. The three of them came over, their little family came over, and we got to spend some time together during the week. And today we're making and I'm not kidding, big roaster full of homemade spaghetti sauce, and we're going to have homemade spaghetti tonight. We have a garden that we grow vegetables and stuff in during the spring and summer. So that all of our tomatoes we harvest, we cut up and freeze, and then we use during the year in things like spaghetti sauce or chili, or I really like making jambalaya, things like that. So we have fresh tomatoes all year round, which is always nice. This year I got some nice butternut squash out of there. So I have frozen butternut squash, and I can eat that all year round instead of having it be a seasonal thing. So I'm very happy about that. We always get a ton of cucumbers. Those are very seasonal, though. Other than pickling, I don't know that there's a way to preserve those. So if you know of a way to preserve cucumbers and not pickle them, hit me up down below. So, anyway, I thank you very much for coming back and watching Liz's Lovies and all the support I've gotten through the last couple of videos. Randy also says thank you very much for all the compliments. He also says he's so sweet he can't go out in the rain because he'll melt. Yeah. He says that a lot. But he is very sweet, and he supports me, and I can't ask for more than that. So, I think I'm going to sign off. Oh, yeah, 22 minutes. I will talk to you soon, and until then, stay lovely. Bye-bye.